He about to tear the roof off.
Son, you look like an NPC. You need some new threats.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
I've never come off the bench a day in my life, Coach.
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room, until they get to the league.
Right, of course.
There's no nice way to say this, so I'm gonna put it bluntly. You've got an established player in front of you, you want his spot, you're gonna have to take it from him.
Okay, that makes sense.
This team is a meritocracy. You get the minutes you earn, nothing's given. It doesn't matter what your draft position is or how much you're getting paid. You get it done out there on the court, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
So just so I'm clear, how do you make that decision? Like, will you let me know when I've done enough to become a starter?
Yeah, we've got some milestones we want to see you hit. You hit them, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, Coach.
Good. Now get ready. It's almost game time.
All right. I'll see you later, Coach.
See you.
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Yeah, not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah, that seemed fair.
It's sports. It is what it is, right?
Yeah. Well, look, not to bring any extra motivation or anything like that, but only starters get endorsement deals, right?
I already know. Dudes on the bench ain't getting no shoe deal.
They're not. Not right now, but that day will come.
Okay.
For right now, let's just take this in. We in the league. I mean, you ever visualize something like this?
You know what, P, man? I never really thought about what the tunnel looks like, man.
No. I'm not talking about the tunnel. I'm talking about right here. You and me, you getting ready to play in your first NBA game.
Honestly, no. Nothing prepares you for this, man. No matter how many high-pressure situations that you face, this is different, man.
Or what about that open run I got you an invitation to? Things got a little heated between you know who, yeah?
Well, yeah, that was dope, but we didn't have 20,000 people watching us, man.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's different.
All right, then.
It's different.
Hey,
it's
hey.
different.
Yeah.
Hey, look, though, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I know you gotta go win that game.
No doubt.
Yeah, so make Plainview proud, yeah?
You already know what it is, P.
You know.
Plainview.
Fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can feel the electricity in the building. This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the North. All right, Brent, a fresh season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where.
New Orleans has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And let's go to the sideline for a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. As you know, MP grew up in the Chicago area, and he has great respect for the Jordan Bulls era. I asked him if that shaped him as a player, and he said, without a doubt. I saw the professionalism it took for that team to win 6 titles, and I knew I had to match it. That level of excellence is something I'll always strive for. I'll always have love for Chicago. You can see how much the Bulls franchise means to me, guys.
Isn't that nice? So good to see. Thanks, DA. Not a bad dynasty to model your approach after either. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. In the corner, it's Ingram. Misses the layup.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's White. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And White is looking to make things happen out there. If he has to get physical in the process, that is not going to be a problem.
And both free throws good for White. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
To the inside, Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Johnson outside. Ball against McCollum. Back to Johnson. Shoots a 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside, White. Outside, Ball. No good. Shot missing.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Out to the wing. Back to Johnson. A floater. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
White against MP. Smith with a screen on Johnson. Takes the 13-footer. And it's White missing.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Williamson finds Ingram. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Zach LaVine.
Great offensive players can use that pump fake with such advantage. Ingram gets the foul, extra points coming.
And he can't get the first one. There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram's.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. The 3 from MP connects from three-point range. Johnson's got 8.
Coming right back, MP with a huge 3.
Now here's Giddey. He's defended by Alvarado. Poked away, and so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. In third, the Pelicans.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Shot clock at 6. And the Bulls with another miss. New Orleans has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And now a 4-point Pelican lead. Chicago has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. And Smith slams it home.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain it.
Giddey, no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
From Team Johnson, that one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Bulls trail by 8. Here's Giddey, still without a basket. Here's White, and White with the stuff.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically. Like the aggressiveness there.
Cullen passes to Johnson. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Williams. The Bulls shooting just about an even 40% to start. They grab their own miss. Good on the bucket.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Pelicans leading by 4. Johnson outside. Trying his luck from deep. Another miss by MP. Now the Bulls with it. Shoots the 3. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. Here's Jones. That one's in. His first shot this game.
The paint, that's where Jones likes to live, and that's where he's comfortable. He can use that length to his advantage.
Outside Williams. On the wing, Dosunmu. Defended by Jones. Dosunmu's shot is off. Dosunmu's gone 1 of 4 from the field. White against MP. Cullen passes to MP. Shot from 12. Pass to Ingram. Second shot opportunity. And yes, it's good. And now that's 11 points for Brandon Ingram.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. New Orleans on top. They lead by 8. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Jalen Smith, Talon Horton-Tucker out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Williams at the power forward. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
McCollum finds Johnson inside. Good, nice job down low. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Giddey. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, Josh Giddey showing you he can get up.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Bulls trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
One of the ways to get a great look from the three-point line is when you're on a fast break. The defense simply lost him.
Back to MP. It's all in by the Bulls. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Horton-Tucker, the pass to Smith. Lets it go from 11. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Now it's just a 3-point Pelican lead.
And Josh Giddey just does a great job of reading the floor.
McCollum kicks to Johnson. Three-pointer on the way. That fall. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, pretty sturdy inside. Giddey's got that size and ready to battle.
Pass to MP. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Back to Johnson. Shoots over Horton-Tucker. Another miss by MP. Bulls trail by 4. Horton-Tucker with it. Smith with a screen on Jones. Horton-Tucker, the pass to Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. 5 points in the game.
Great pass there from Herbert Jones. When someone's open, he'll find him.
Pass to Giddey. Smith outside. Top of the key, Dosunmu. Williams, a screen on Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Horton-Tucker's shot is off.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Wasted no time on that one. And it's an 8-point New Orleans lead.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
On the wing, Giddey. He's guarded by McCollum. Kept alive. Pass to Dosunmu. Bulls with the fresh shot clock. Horton-Tucker's shot is off.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Kicks it out to MP. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Johnson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pelicans. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Horton-Tucker. And again, Chicago, no good. And here are the Pelicans. They've got an 8-0 run. And the basket by McCollum.
Well, C.J. McCollum can go from second gear to fourth gear and back to second gear. A defense's nightmare.
Bulls trail by 12. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. He's making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Ball against Murray. Pass to Levine. There's the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
And Levine is a volume three-point shooter. Good to see him knock it down from deep.
And here's Johnson outside. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
And they're shooting just over 50% on their three-point attempts. Easy to see how they've been able to edge out in front.
Pass to Levine from the arc. And the Bulls, another three.
And there's the competitive fire of Levine, getting the 3 points back for them as quick as he can.
Ingram outside. Williamson a screen on Levine. From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And going against New Orleans, their first game of the NBA's regular season.
Yeah, and they put up a goose egg last year when they played this team twice.
Pelicans leading by 10. Pass to Ingram. And here is MP. From the top of the key. Another miss by MP.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. 13 points was good.
Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Bulls trail by 12. It's been an eventful run for Zion Williamson, right, Brent, to say the least, since going first overall in the 2019 draft.
And man, Kevin, you just are hoping for the simplest of things, and that is health. Because when Zion is healthy, so is this team in ways that other teams fear because of how dominant he can be. This is a special talent. We just want to see more and more of it.
So we've got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on MP.
Hey guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career. Guys?
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP. Back to Murray. There's 1:38 left to play here in the second quarter. Bangs home the trifecta. Murray's got the lead up to 13 now for New Orleans.
That's an area DeJounte Murray continues to work on. When he's hitting threes, man, he's dangerous.
Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Pass to Levine. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. In the corner, it's Ingram. Now that one is his 7th make in 8 attempts, a scorching 88%.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass the ball. White, wide open. He fires. White with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Ingram. Basket counts. Ingram's got 18 points in the game.
Brandon Ingram looks light, but Don't take him lightly on the offensive end. He'll score.
Here's White. Here's Vucevic. Kick out to Levine. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's White. And that comes off the assist by Levine. He's got 11.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Now here's Johnson. From downtown. No good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached halftime in this one. Pelicans lead by 14. On New Orleans, back in a moment.
49.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up.
Yeah, this one might already be over.
And now, an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. This next one comes to us from Unicorn Armand. They ask, is a tomato a fruit or a vegetable?
Okay, Ernie, let me take this. In culinary terms, it's the vegetable. But from a botany standpoint, it's a fruit because of the seeds.
What do you mean, bought any? I bought plenty of tomatoes and I got all of them from the veggie section.
He said botany, as in the science of studying plants.
Science, you don't need to overthink it, Ernie. If it can go on a burger, it's a vegetable.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
The wingman, McCollum, along with Ingram. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the center position. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Messi grabs the rebound.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Back to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside, White. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Ingram's got his 6th rebound on the night. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Levine kicks to Williams. McCollum against White, takes the 3. He's off on that one.
this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Checked in for DeJounte Murray. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for the Bulls. Josh Giddey comes in for Ball. Now, MP. 25 points in the game. Good work there as it goes. Johnson's got 27.
And that was good defense there, but in the end, MP's offense just a little better.
Giddey the pass to Williams. Now here's Vucevic. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Pelicans leading by 18. Ingram kicks to Williamson. Johnson outside. Pelicans keep it alive. Ingram. Again, the Pelicans score.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Dosunmu, the pass to Williams. To the paint, wants to get it to Giddey, and does. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. And here is Ingram. 22 points for him. MP outside. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Williams. Bulls trail by 18. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New Orleans?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And that one's good, Ingram.
And this is where that length shows off on particular plays like that. Still able to score.
Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Here's White. Offensive rebound.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Ingram kicks to Williamson. Here's MP. He's got 29 points. A 3-ball. Hits the 3-point bomb. Johnson's got 32 points.
And what a night to remember for MP. Still so young, this guy could have many nights like this in the future.
Outside, White fires the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. White's got 16 points.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game, 1 in each half.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to talk to his guys. Chicago making some changes. Smith comes in for Vucevic, and it's Torrey Craig in for Williams. Here's Williamson.
Torrey Craig.
Pass to Ingram. Johnson surveying the floor. Tries a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. MP's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Pelicans. Bulls have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. White the pass to Giddey. Craig with a screen on McCollum. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him. Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. Herbert Jones comes in for Brandon Ingram. And Chicago also making a switch. Buzelis is checked in for Torrey Craig. For the 3. Pelicans with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Williamson, and he banks in the layup. 6 points for him.
The moment Williamson gets inside, virtually nothing you can do to stop that lefty.
Here's White, and he makes good on the layup.
Well, their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
McCollum with the ball. He's got 6. The 3 from MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to Buzelis. They set the pick. Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. Over McCollum. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And then Jones with the jam.
Nice jam by Jones, popping off the floor.
1:25 left in the third. Outside White. From past the arc. And Jones pulls it down.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down.
Good, another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
He tries for 3. Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And we know how fans love the long ball, right? Especially his fans, because he can hit it from anywhere and go on unbelievable streaks like tonight. I mean, who does it better from distance?
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Good, another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And it's a 4-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Pelicans on top, delivering the blowout. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Talen Horton-Tucker. He's out there with Josh Giddey. Smith is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Phillips in at the power forward. And the shot goes down.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
From the baseline. And he hits the jump shot.
Sweet stroke from the long-winged wing. Murphy's capable from the mid-range.
Smith sets the pick for Giddey. That 3 off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The 3 from MP. Chicago grabs the miss. 60 seconds. What a jam!
Wow. Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Alvarado passes to MP. Launches a three. And again for three.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. I didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And here's MP for three. Connects again from distance.
And that is a three that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
15 threes for MP, passing that record from Klay Thompson back in 2018, an all-time performance. Boy, how lucky are we?
Oh, and a treat awaits us all as we get a chance now to hear from MP himself. Center court, Mike in hand.
Obviously, this isn't something you really prepare for. It's crazy. Setting the record for threes in a game. It takes me back to what it took to get here. All those hours alone in the gym with just my dreams. Now they're coming true. It's because of all the hard work that I put in and also all the hard work that my teammates put in. So thank y'all. And I also want to thank all the three-point shooters from NBA history, the ones that made the shot into the weapon that it's become. Steph, Dame, Ray, Larry. Now you got to add my name to the list. And I'm just getting started. So thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Well said by MP. Bravo, MP. Accepting this honor while staying focused on the task at hand. Greg, I know you were impressed.
And Kevin, doing this at home had to feel good, right? Now they just have to win this game, and the party can really start.
We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man-to-man, man, it's hard.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Johnson outside. Again, what an avalanche!
And what a night, arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Here's Giddey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Chris Duarte is checked in for Chicago. And here's him, and good, he hits it again.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
And when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, this has been a game for the ages. We're sitting here marveling at MP, and who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken.
Green's checked in for the Pelicans. Levine's checked in for Chicago. Pass to Giddey. Levine sets the screen for Giddey. And here's Levine. Driving inside. And Levine throws it down.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Alvarado passes to MP. From beyond the arc. And Trey Murphy gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Horton Tucker, the pass to Giddey. Alvarado with the steal. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Here's Smith. Kick out to Levine. The three-pointer, no good.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg-tired here in the second half.
A three from MP. And another three for New Orleans.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
On the wing, Giddey. He's defended by Alvarado.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
MP outside. Lets the three fly. The shot comes out. Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Back to Levine from outside the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
It's Jones on the wing. Pass to MP. From deep. Rebound by Smith. The Bulls have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter. So, oh!
Yeah. And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
To the wing right side. New Orleans moving it around. Hands it from downtown.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The Bulls have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Giddey finds Horton Tucker. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for Dosunmu. White, he's checked in for Horton Tucker. And Ball subbed in for Josh Giddey. Levine's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
On the basket by Jones.
Love the assertive attitude from Jones, wanting to continue to improve in his jump shooting.
Ball kicks to Levine. Back to Ball. Pass to White. Looking to end the run. And White with the stuff.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Outside, Green. Driving in, and it's Green slamming it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Outside, ball. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Levine. Defended by Jones. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A second chance effort. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Well, the offensive awareness is really coming together for MP. He's spotting those openings.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Levine, good.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Alvarado passes to MP. He tries for 3. Another one goes. Incredible. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Pass to White. And White with the stuff.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the back.
And good. There's another.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
A 3 from MP. Chicago grabs the miss. Ball's got his 5th rebound in this one. Puts one up from 19. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 4 rebounds in this game. Johnson for 3. They get it back. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
That one may be a little beyond his comfort zone, but he made it count.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Tries a 3, and another one falls.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Johnson.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Here's the 3. Connects again.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81, and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game you'll be talking about for decades.
MP outside. Takes a three. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is...
So you just set the record for most three-pointers made in a game. What are you feeling right now?
Listen, there's plenty more where that came from, Sabrina. Let's make it a doubleheader. Let's play two.
Now that you've set this record, other defenses are going to want to make sure you don't do the same to them. How do you think they'll respond?
They'll adjust, we'll adjust. You know, basketball is a game of adjustments. They just have to figure out how to stop us first.
All right, thanks again.
Thank you.
Joe, when you're as hot as you were tonight, does it feel like you're playing a different game from the other 9 guys on the court?
I mean, you want to play free, but if you get caught up in your own stuff, you can kill the game flow, drag yourself and your team out of it, and you're going to hear from the fans, that's for sure. Michelle.
Do you care how long your record lasts?
I hope my team and I break it the next time out. And the game after that, and the game after that.
You see this as a team record then?
Oh, 100%. I couldn't do it without my guys. You know, everything exists in that team context. Nobody's out there by themselves, Michelle. Thank you.
One more question, MP.
Good game, MP. Call the electrician because MP just shot the lights out.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Now, come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your personal goals.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, you have to put that on a t-shirt.
I am serious, MP.
I'm serious too. You become
This is a team game. Everything you do both on and off the court affects our ability to win games. Okay, team chemistry is vitally important to our success, and if you do things that negatively affect that, you hurt the team. A press conference answer that rubs someone the wrong way might mean they look you off when you're open, and now we're taking a contested shot instead of an open one. It's all connected, and it all matters. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now rest up, rehydrate, and follow the trainer's plan to a T. Proper recovery is just as important as proper training. And you get back to work tomorrow.
Man, that was crazy. You look like Craig Hodges out there.
Your interview game is winning you a lot of fans. First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably, there will be press looking for quotes.
They can hit me up on text too?
They do. And you want to handle this like you would any regular press conference. You want no comment? No comment. You want to answer? Go ahead and answer. Just remember, everything you say is on the record and has an impact. Most importantly, on your team chemistry and your public perception, okay?
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high when a game has just ended, okay? All I'm asking is that you take a moment to think before you respond. Words can get twisted easily in the league, and what might seem like a harmless bit of bragging could be taken as a slight by your teammate, by an opponent, a coach, you name it.
I'm under a microscope now.
That's right. All part of the business.
Understood.
Great. If you have any other concerns, press or PR related, you know where to find me.
You know, it got out. Trying to find a picture. It's scary.
Just looked at my phone and MP made how many threes tonight? My guy is crazy.
It's going in!
I see you out there doing work.
Hello, Hoop fans! Earn an XP multiplier when playing games in the city by wearing eligible clothing items found in the pop-up shops throughout the city.
Hi! Welcome in! Thank you for coming in. Well, guys, come again soon.
All right, here we are, Shake Pro-Am. I'm just gonna say it. The competition here is pretty fierce.
Yes, it is. If you want to find your team at the top of the leaderboards each season, you're going to have to be at the top of your game. But what is it besides the competition that makes the Pro-Am special, Chris?
I'm glad you asked. Here, you'll be battling it out in either 3v3 city-style games or 5v5 NBA-style games. Put together your very own personal dream team with your friends and create custom uniforms and courts to represent your identity and style.
It gives every opponent a unique look, and it really helps to raise the stakes. I've seen some good ones out there, Chris.
Oh, for sure. So have I.
Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for shopping with us.
MP, what's up, man? Everyone's been talking about you.
Absolutely, and we've been hoping you'd stop by and get a few games in.
So you're Shakedown and Chris, right? Yeah, my manager was telling me you guys have the best runs in the city, huh?
That's right, as long as you join Elite.
Don't listen to him. Everyone knows that Rise is where the real hoopers play.
All right, so fill me in. What are you guys talking about?
Affiliations. They're like private clubs for the city's best street ballers.
And they've got their own courts with their own sense of style.
Over at Rise, we got a futuristic mech suit meets warehouse kind of vibe. It's dope.
It's okay. I mean, Elite is much cooler.
Please.
We've got a pirate ship, Shake. A pirate ship, and it's huge.
That makes sense. That's what he will sell you on. Elite's all about being flashy.
There is nothing wrong with having a little fun.
Now, I'd rather win. And that's what you'll do if you join Rise. We get everyone involved. Play a team game.
You can't just win without breaking down the defense off the dribble.
It's funny you mentioned defense. I don't think I've ever seen you play it.
Yo, guys.
I will get on the court and lock you up.
Guys.
I will lock him up.
Okay.
We'll see about that.
What were you saying?
I was trying to say, what do I have to do to join an affiliation?
Well, normally we have to put you through a probationary period, but you're in the NBA, so we'll waive all that.
That's true. Just stop by whenever you've made your decision. I'll be right over there by the Elite entrance.
And I'll be over there at Rise.